Good morning, everybody. It is Sunday, October 28th, my dad's birthday. I wanted to share with you guys some knowledge that came through when I was asleep. I was in a very deep sleep last night. Alright, so let's get to it. I had a message that 5D it's completed its transition. 5D is here. We are acting in the fifth dimension. Here's the breakdown of what it is, because many people don't know what it is. It means that we are evolving into our 6th root race. I put a link in the description below explaining what root races are. It's important to know there are 7. We are moving to our 6th. Earth is moving to her 7th. We are also establishing 7 senses. Yes, we went from 5 to 7. So I'll explain that. 7 senses. You guys will start to have this capability the more that you practice. I'll explain. So we already have our, we can hear, we can smell, we can see, we can taste, and we can touch. So what is the 6th root race? Well, remember the 6th sense when he said, I can see dead people. It was really about empathy, feeling, knowing, or sensing with emotion, being in tune and knowing. It's almost like this would be a natural ability where you don't have to guess or second guess. You will just know what that feeling is. I think some of us are doing that now, especially like, let's say if someone is pregnant, for an example, and you all of a sudden say, how's the baby? And the person's like, how'd you know I was pregnant? So there'll be like things like that coming up. And then I got telepathy is going to be the next sense, 7th, which we already know, but it was expressed to me that, let's say if you have your home and you have your attic and you have a bunch of like old items, you know how we always sort through everything. Well, this ability would be, you will know exactly where everything is because it is part of the pineal gland. After the decalcification process, what's going on with the sun and the different temperature changes, this is what's going on. Is there's intensified prism activity in space, or whatever you want to call it, the firmament, the veil is lifting, so our telepathy will be much more stronger. Let's say if you don't know what's in the refrigerator, you want to cook something for dinner, you will just know what's in there. It won't be memory, it'll just be like a knowing. It's cool. So telepathy and empathy would be the next 2 senses on top of the 5. And then I was kind of shown the breakdown of the matrix. So I should probably show this and then break it down for you guys. That there are, the reason why they call it 5th dimension, because you have 1, see the convex base, you have the dark matter cube 2, you have the sphere 3, you have the triangle or prism 4, and then you have the dome, which is 5. So each dimension was placed at, let me break this down. So first you had I'm trying to hold the camera and draw. So you sat at the first, which was cell, a nucleus, whatever you want to call it. And then you had dark matter. Dark matter was number 2. And so if you have creation and dark matter, the 2 will then create. So the 2 together will make a convex. Not saying that this is what Earth really is, but it's like a bowl, basically. So that's 3. Convex structure, meaning that there's a so below, correct? And that there is a wormhole. I don't know if this makes any sense. Moving on to the 3rd breakdown. 3rd dimension being, the convex also had mountains. It had nature, it had plants, it had organisms. That's what all this is. This was the biological structure of us in the 3rd. 4th, you had the pyramid. If I were to So the pyramid over everything is the 4th. And then our dome, the veil, is the 5th. So this is our physical structure. This is the matrix. And without this structure, we don't exist. So understand when they talk about 5th dimension, where it's almost like if this was a structure, correct? You broke through the first one, right? You're breaking through the 2nd. You're breaking through the 3rd. Then you're breaking through the 4th. And then now we're breaking through the 5th. That's the explanation of all this. This came to me in my dream. Share it with everybody, because people don't really understand the origin of creation, the structure of creation, and the origin of the matrix. This is how it was created. Light being the sphere, dark being the cube, creation being the convex, all sources of light as a prism from a triangle, for firmament being a dome or the veil. All right, everybody, it's a lot. Let it sink in. Take care, bye.